You guys ready to crack this bad boy open? Hey guys, I'm Rob, and that's right, we are going to be breaking open this Riftbound Origins booster box, 24 packs, sealed, sent from Riot Games and the Riftbound team. I'm so excited. It came in this big, awesome green box with Victor on it, sent to me by them. And I'm really excited. If you want to know what all was in that box, I have another video out over at the Game House that you guys can check out. There are a lot of really cool things that they sent us, but this is going to be easily the biggest one of the day, without a doubt. And I'm excited to kind of crack these open, to crack these open and get through all 24 packs and see what hits we are going to get. Before we get into it, make sure that you guys like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the great content coming out here at the Game House, whether you guys like sports, esports, gaming content, trading card content, some of our first content for that here at the Game House. Overall, you guys don't want to miss out on it, so make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you check out thegamehouse.com. We've got a lot of great articles covering all of those same things here. But I will say, if you guys end up liking this Riftbound content, there's a good chance that I will make more of it. So show some love. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments section below what you think of our pools, and let's get into it. Our first Riftbound Origins box, booster box here. I am incredibly excited to break into this bad boy here. Gonna be, trying to be a little bit delicate. You guys can see this is, completely unopened, by the way. This comes from that pack, or that box that I opened on the other video. I'm just crazy. I've seen some really cool pulls from these so far. Obviously, the thing that we will be going for in this is going to be those signature cards, right? Those alternate art signature cards. Those are the big dollar cards, and those are just the rarest ones too, honestly. So let's see kind of how we're looking here. That box is just very well done. I could tell, from pretty much day one when they were showing everything, how nice these were going to be. I think this little sticker up here and means something. I don't know exactly what, but let's try to get this open here. Wow. So here we go. Let's see. I think this is how we do this, if I remember correctly. Haven't done one of these in a little bit, but for us to do this. Get down there. All right, here we go. So we got this open. Here are all of our 24 packs ready to rip them on open. See what we got. These are the cards that I got, by the way, from those champion deck boxes. So, nothing too crazy, but I think, that Jinx specifically is pretty good. But here we go. Pack number 1 from the box. Let's see how we do. Hopefully, those at Riot Games will be with us as we open some of these packs. And we'll start here with Meditation. The Legion Rearguard. I've seen that one before. Let me, get these better in focus here. All right, Riptide Rex. Solari Shieldbearer. Faithful Manufactor? Yeah, Manufactor. Okay, interesting. Crackshot Corsair, we got one of those earlier. Fight or Flight, we have this in a holo. Whirlwind, I see Gianna there. Alright, and then here's one of our arenas. Let's see, is this a holo? It is not. I thought after these we pretty much always got a holo, but maybe not. Alright, so we got our first holo Poro. That's awesome. Pouty Poro. Love that card, to be honest with you. I didn't even know this existed, but absolutely love it. And alright, so we got a King's Edict holographic. Not exactly a full art, but kind of close to it. Beautiful looking card here. Really, really like it. I'm guessing that this is Jarvan's dad here. So pretty cool there. Wait, is there another card? There is! Okay, and we get a Champion Unit Kog'Maw Caustic holographic. Full art holographic here. Not one of the super rare ones, but this will definitely be in my Kog'Maw deck moving forward. So we'll get this moved. And then we got a token recruit here. I know that these are actually important. I did not get any of these in my earlier pools, so we will, yeah, have those available for us when we're making our decks later. Here we go with pack 2. I do love these little corners that they have here, making it so much easier for us to just rip these cards right on open. We'll start with an Ari card of some kind. So we've got a Charm card here. Get rid of that trash. Next, the Hextech Ray. So some stuff for Victor here. The Pit Crew. Soaring Scout. Always enjoyed this card in Legends of Runeterra. Mobilize. Got a few of these Morbid Returns. A Daring Poro. Salvage. Another Arena. Okay, an Eclipse Herald. Now, this looks like our first holo, a Paka Cub. That's something that I've seen before. Okay, and then a Convergent Mutation. Full art holo here. Pretty cool looking card. And a Mind Splitter. Full art, well, not full art, just holographic as well. And that's it in that one. Okay, so nothing too crazy so far, but I have a feeling we'll have some more luck later on here. I know that there were some potential worries with the hit rates in these boxes, but I think it should be fine, so we'll keep going. I have a good feeling about this pack. I do like that they just decided to just keep it simple. All of them are Ari, so we'll see if that will change for the future, but for now, nothing too crazy here. Chemtech Enforcer. Sprite Call. Okay, I don't think I've seen that card before. That'll be interesting. On Guard, we got a little Fiora action there. Get excited with Jinx. Soaring Scout again. Confront. It looks like that might be Shyvana even type of thing in the background there. Sneaky Deckhand. Wallop, look at that Gnar card here. Another Arena. Let's see. We'll start getting into some stuff here. Thermo Beam. All right, and we got a holographic Blitzcrank here. Just a base one, but again, I love these. Like, if I want to run Blitzcrank now, being able to have this, legend card is going to be really, really nice. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, and then a Brynhir Thunder Song. Looks like a really cool unit card. I've not seen these before. And the Seal of Focus. Okay. This looks like a pretty cool card here. This is a gear card. Look at that thing shine. Really, really good stuff there. It's beautiful. The card art I really, really am enjoying on these. And then just our rune card. I said I had a good feeling about that last one, and it was good enough to make its way up to our background here for now, at least. That card looks pretty good, all things considered. Wow, we got the first full pool there. Maybe that is good luck. A good sign, maybe, here. Now, I've not heard of anything about any God packs or anything in Riftbound. I don't know if they are going to do that or not, but I guess there's always the possibility. But this is definitely not one of them. So we got Rune Prison from Rise here, Sky Splitter for good old Volibear, Jeweled Colossus on Guard again, Confront again, Stealthy Pursuer, looks like Samira there maybe, Vanguard Captain, love that card, some little Nico action here, Raven Bloom Student, a Noxian Drummer, looks like she's actually using like a big hammer, the Iron Ballista. And we got a holo, another holo of the Dangerous Duo. We already have one of those, our first true dupes. There, and then, okay, Last Stand spell. Really cool here for Poppy. Love that holographic, honestly. Very, very cool. And a Draven. Okay, nice. Man, we're getting a lot of the champion holographics. I really like that. And then is there anything else behind here? Nope, just a recruit. So, Draven, the bigger pool on that one. Nothing wrong with that. We are 1/6 of the way through. Not any crazy hits just yet, but hopefully we'll get one at least. I'm really liking that Worlds bundle, the way that's looking as well. I'm kind of hoping I'll get my hand on one of those here. It seems like they're selling out very quickly, though, so we will have to see if I can. All right, Orb of Regret to start this one off. A Playful Phantom. Another Pouty Poro, but not holographic this time. The Trefarian Glory Seeker we have seen before. The Paka Cub. Ember Monk. Okay, looks like Teemo a little bit. Love that. Call to Glory. Good old Trundle. There she is. Cythria of Cloudfield. I still think they're going to make her into a champion at some point. Captain Pharaon looks pretty cool. Can't say I remember seeing that before. Spirit's Refuge there for Shen. And then our first holo here is a Reinforce. Then we have the Volibear Relentless Storm. Wow, that is cool. Look at that. I got to play with this card over at the playtest in Santa Monica. And this one looks way better than the one that I played with. Very cool card. Probably going to go up there, even though it's not super rare, but I do like it. Then we have the Carnivorous Snape Vine. That'll be it on that one again, too. So, nothing too crazy on hits yet, but I do really like that Volibear card. Alright, another one. We continue on. The question is, what will we find? What are we going to get here? Are we finally going to get something really fun, really good? As I've said before, I am hopeful. If you can't tell, though, my hope is starting to dwindle a little bit. But we'll start here. Alright, Lecturing Yordle. Find your center. Flame Chompers. Okay, cool. For Jinx there. Gust. Cull the Weak. Each player kills one of their units. Interesting. That's a good card. Challenge. Morbid Return. A Treasure Trove. A Raging Soul. Symbol of Solari. Alright, Leona. We've got this is our first dark one, actually. Very interesting in terms of this Navori Fighting Pit. A Tie Turner, so we've already got one of these. I actually have one up there, even. So our second time there. Our second, the Harrowing as well. And that's it? I thought there was 3 hits. I guess not. Alright, and then a Mind Rune. This is our first Mind Rune, so there you go. We continue on here. Another pool. Hopefully, we get our first big hit. That would be certainly ideal. Okay, I'm going to have to open this a little more than that. Don't want to hurt these cards in any way. There we go. Alright. I'm seeing some holo, but there are pretty much holos in every single one of these. Not pretty much. So far, there have been holos in every one of these, so. Alright, here we go. Starting with Cleave. Stupefy. Wielder of Water. Blazing Scorcher. Pit Rookie. Cemetery Attendant. I love that card. Back to back. Our Arena card. A Wizened Elder. Okay, cool. I think our first holo? Nope, no holo there. Just a Sprite Mother. I don't think that's a holo. It doesn't look like one. Okay, here we go. Magma Worm. We have that card, but not in the holo, so that's awesome. Can get that added. There we go. A Darius champion card. Look at that one. Downright Darius, dude. Great card. Love that. And a Lee Sin. Okay, so we get 2 champions in this one. Absolutely love that. I really have wondered how that would work. But so far, the crazy part is we have not gotten a single repeat champion. I'm sure that will change, but pretty cool, if you ask me. Now, I do agree, so far at least, that the edging around a lot of these cards has been rough, is what I will say. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Yeah, it's been a little rough, which has been a little disappointing, if I'm being honest. But the card art is really good, and the card stock, I keep saying it, but it's substantially better than so many other cards out there. Start off with a Stupefy, Sunlit Guardian. I don't think we've had that yet. A Legion Rearguard, we've definitely had. Bilgewater Bully. Ride the Wind. Hidden Blade. A First Mate. A Retreat card. Okay, that's good. An Arena card that we haven't gotten yet. Unyielding Spirit. Don't see any holo there. Okay, a Faithful Manufactor. Again, this one's a holo, though. Another Convergent Mutation. And then a Commander Ledros. Ledros? Yeah. Pretty cool art there. Love that. Cool unit for sure. I guess that's it. Okay. Yeah, we are not finding much luck on these so far. I'll be honest, but that is okay. There's still plenty more packs to rip into. Now I'm starting to wish I had more, but this is what I got for now. We will see what comes about here for the future in terms of these cards, but definitely would like to open more in the future. Alright. Starting us off. Hextech Ray. A Sprite Call. Find Your Center. First time we've gotten that card, I think. A Psy Scout. I believe first time we've gotten that one as well. Soaring Scout. Double Scouts. Pit Rookies. Everybody's got a Pit Rookie. Gust. A Dangerous Duo. Non-holo this time. Energy Conduit. Our Arena. Okay, a Crackshot Corsair holo. So if we ever end up needing that, we'll have at least a holo version of it. Okay, a Mage Seeker Warden. Pretty cool looking card there. Not gonna lie. Love that. And then a Falling Star spell card. Okay. Still not much yet. I mean, we've really only gotten a couple. These are like our 2 rarest cards right now over here. Hopeful that we will get something else in these. Real quickly before I move on, I didn't notice, but this is actually a holographic arena. So, really, really cool there. Did not recognize that to start. So, wanted to at least call that out. That is pretty cool. That's why I was confused, is I was like, I thought that there were 3 hits. Or not 3 hits, but at least 3 holographics. And so, yeah, that's what I ended up finding. So, that's pretty cool, I will say. I didn't know that they had holo arenas, like, at all. So, let's keep it going, though. Maybe we'll get some good stuff. But, Blazing Scorcher to start us off on this one. Pit Crew. Clockwork Keeper, that's new. Get Excited. Vanguard Captain. Pocket Cub. Fight or Flight. Fading Memories, that's a new one as well. Imperial Decree is new. Is this another holo? This might be another holo if I see something cool behind it. I think this is another holographic. Let's just twist this. I think it might be another holographic arena. I don't know. This has the darker color around it, but let's see. Oh, right. There we go. Okay, so an Ari. I think this is holo. I can't tell. I don't know. We'll get to that in a second. But an Ari, our first Ari. Got a lot of good champion holos so far. This is not one of the super rare ones, I don't believe, but it's still a very cool card. Beautiful card. A Mistfall. And a Stormbringer. Nice. Okay, so spells so far, signature spells, we've gotten Aries and Volley Bears. Those are looking pretty good. We've got that Seal of Focus as well. Those are our 3 rarest cards so far. Definitely not upset about that one. Thought it was appropriate to kind of shift those around Not that the champions are the rarest cards that we've gotten yet, but especially that Stormbringer, the Foxfire, it all kind of works well together here as we get these open. Maybe we'll find some more good luck. Maybe we're just scaling into the mid-game here as we get middle of the way through. That would be ideal. All right, I know it's normally late game if you're a League fan, but that's all right. Okay, Smoke Screen to start here. Interesting print on that one. Stalwart Poro. So these are actually the first couple cards that we got in one of our other packs. I think it was the one with the Jinx Foxfire that we got in one pack. So maybe this was good luck for us. Orb of Regret. Forge of the Future. Another Pit Rookie. Undercover Agent. We've gotten that one too. Reinforce. Alright, we're on to our arena here. Is that a... Doesn't look hollow. Okay, Ravenbloom Student. Then we got a holographic Stupefy. We've gotten enough of those, but a holographic one's cool. A Tasty Fey Folk holographic. Have not gotten that card yet. And a Tryndamere. Okay, I mean, really and truly what is crazy is that we have not gotten a repeat yet of our champion units. So, very cool about that one. We got the Barbarian Tryndamere. That is pretty cool. That thing will go well. And we got a holographic rune. Whoa. Okay, I didn't even know that these existed. That's awesome. This is definitely one of our rarest cards yet. That's very cool. All right. So the Tryndamere, the Fey Folk, and this Calm rune. We will get this nice and sleeved and probably top-loaded here too. We continue on. What will we get over these last packs? I have lost count at where we're at right now, but it's looking like we're about halfway through the box at this point. So, let's see here. All right, Consult the Past. Very interesting. I've not seen that one yet. A Rune Prison, a Magma Worm, a Daring Poro, a First Mate, a Stealthy Pursuer, Call the Weak, Blast Cone Fae. Okay, that one is definitely new. Acceptable Losses, also new. Got it, looks like a new arena for us as well. Okay, and then we got a Sunlit Guardian holographic here. A Heimerdinger! Alright, Champion Unit Heimerdinger. That's awesome. Really, really cool card art for him. And a Harnessed Dragon as well to top it off here. Dang, I was kind of hoping we'd get another cool rune, but that's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad on that one. I'll tell you what, this is really starting to feel like League of Legends. Addicting and without a lot of success early on. Maybe we'll find more as we go along, but it takes you a little while to learn things, and I'm learning that, there are definitely some good cards in here, but we've not gotten any ultra rare ones yet, so that's alright though. Defy is how we're going to start off. That's a newer spell for us. We got the Brazen Buccaneer, Eager Apprentice, so some newer cards here, which is good. Cruel Patron, Confront, a Cemetery Attendant, a Vanguard Sergeant, Spoils of War. Okay, that looks new. I can't tell. That doesn't look holographic. Okay. Spectral Matron. Another new arena. Very cool. Alright, and we get the Herald of the Arcane Victor. Now, we have something like this from the Champion deck, but this is definitely a good pool here for us to start. Then we have an Udyr Wildman. I don't know that I've ever seen this. That's really cool. Okay. Very interesting. That's a cool looking Udyr right there. And we have the Zenith Blade. Man, we are doing great on signature spells. Really good on signature spells. That I will say. Look at that. What a beautiful card. Very, very nice. This was a much better pack for us. That's a cool recruit card, by the way. That's new. Yeah, look at that. That's some good stuff right there. Okay. We are getting down near the end of these boxes, or this box, I should say, specifically. And we've got some good stuff so far. Not like, again, not the biggest yet, but hopefully that will change. Maybe even with this pack, or maybe once we get to the last pack for some serious last pack magic. Wouldn't be upset about that whatsoever. But alright, we start off this one with a Watchful Sentry, Sunlit Guardian, Chemtech Enforcer, a Smokescreen, a Stormclaw Ursine. That is a good card from what I can remember, but or at least I saw it used, and I remember it being okay. An Ember Monk, Back-to-Back, Discipline, Pirate's Haven. We've got our arena here. Doesn't look hollow. Okay, a holographic Spoils of War. A Solari Shrine. That looks really freaking cool. Love that. And a Cane. All right. Another new champion for us. I feel like literally after opening these, we are going to have basically every single champion that is available so far in the game. I think we were down to like our last 10 or so far, so maybe we've been doing a little better than I thought. I think it's just these 14 cards at a time, actually. That's been really throwing me off here a little bit. But let's continue to give this a whirl and see what we get. Alright, Clockwork Keeper to start us off. Disintegrate, an Annie spell. There we go. Watchful Sentry. Meditation. Cannon Barrage. We have not gotten Annie or Gangplank yet. Now, we do have an Annie in the Proving Grounds, I believe, though. Mystic Poro. Forge of the Future. Dangerous Duo. A Traveling Merchant. First time seeing that. An Arena. A holographic Daring Poro, I think our second one of the day so far. A holographic Raven Bloom Student, first of that. And then a Thousand-Tailed Watcher. Very cool card. Really beautiful. And that's it. Alright, cool. We continue on. Could this be it? Please. Please, let us find something good in this one. We found good stuff. Again, getting all the champions so far has been really nice. It's going to allow us to work with a lot of different decks. That is for sure. And a lot of them early on in this one, too. Alright. Pouty Poro. Jeweled Colossus. Defy. Bilgewater Bully, Shipyard Skulker, a Trifarian Glory Seeker, a Dune Drake, that one's new, Adaption, almost looks like Heimer, I think that's kind of the point. There's good old Cythria of Cloudfield, Zon Warrens, a Machine in Evangel, that's really cool looking card. And then we got our first Misfortune card. Alright. Looking great. Beautiful card. And then what's our last one going to be here? Wow. Okay. A Leader Victor card. That might arguably be our rarest card yet. That's crazy. Look at how beautiful that card is. Oh, and we got another new Sprite. That's interesting. Okay. This is a cool pack. Look at that. Beautiful card. Okay. Yeah, I believe that this is our best card yet. So maybe the luck will continue. And I just realized that I didn't hit the recording button on this. But this is what I just pulled. Just pulled. I had a really good pull overall on this one. A Daughter of the Void, Kaisa, an Anivia, and a Jinx Rebel card. Kinda crazy. Alright, we are down to our last 6 packs here. Let's see if we got some magic left in us. Ooh, that was a good rip. That was a good start there, guys. Feeling good. Here we go. A new card as well. A Mega Mech. Very cool. Meditation. Disintegrate. Another Stormclaw. Ursine. A Rebuke. A Forge of the Future. A Dune Drake. Okay, wow, so an arena early. And we get a Gemcraft Seer. Block. A holographic Find Your Center. Hey, Captain Teemo on duty. We get Swift Scout Legend Teemo. Gosh, I love these card arts, man. Such a cool card. And then we get a Jinx Rebel. Okay, one of the alternate arts here. Dude, Jinx helping us out a tremendous amount. I cannot for the life of me remember which skin line this is from right now. I know what it is, but it's just like it's not registering in my brain right now. But look at this. We have topped our best card yet again. We are definitely scaling into the late game, to say the least. Look at this beauty. Look at that. Look at the pattern on that. Now, this is a cool one. I'm going to check on it. I want to see exactly where this card ranks here real quickly. Okay, so this is one of the 202s. Let's see. All right, so this is a top, looks like 20-something-ish card. Actually, our Thousand-Tailed Watcher is technically a better card than this. That is wild to me. But this is one of the big ones up there for sure. Absolutely love it, guys. We got 5 more packs here. That's it. Let's see if we can get some magic going here. In pack 5, we just had the Jinx Rebel full art alternate, full art pool. So, very cool card there. Found out that one of the cards I didn't think was as exciting apparently is actually ranked pretty high. So, we'll go back and find that one once we're done here. But, alright, here we go. Falling Comet. That is a new one. On guard. Legion Rear Guard. Stupefy. Mystic Poro. Daring Poro. Flurry of Blades. Peak Guardian. That's a cool card. I have not seen that one yet. Alright, so this is another one where we're getting the arena early. Let's see what happens here. Anoxys Saboteur. A holographic Cleave. I believe our first holo of that one. Okay, another holographic arena card. So Targon's Peak, and then we got a cool card behind this too. I'm showing you guys that one. Sorry, got a little too close there. And we got Sabotage, holographic spell, full art, and a Recruit. So there you go. So that's the big hit on this one here. Look at that. That is a beautiful card there. Looks like a Gangplank type of card. Pack 21. This has been a blast. Absolute blast. I'm really hopeful that all these openings will be as fun as this. Let's see here. Got a mountain of trash over here. We're starting off with a Stalwart Poro. A Cleave. Non-holographic this time. An Eager Apprentice. Fight or Flight. A Cruel Patron. Cannon Barrage. A Shipyard Skulker. Scrap Heap. Another arena card early. A Kinku Monk. A holographic Promising Future card. I've not seen this card yet, even in its non-holo form. Then we have Leona in her Determined Champion Unit form here. First time we've gotten Leona. She can pair with that spell that we got from her. And the White Flame Protector full art. Look at that beauty. Man, we have been hitting so much more here towards the end. That is an absolutely gorgeous card. Wow, wow, wow. So good. I mean, Look at it. Gosh, dude. Again, the edging is not great on these cards, but all the rest of it looks beautiful. Here we go. Pack 22. Down to the final 3. Let's see what we get here. All right. Clockwork Keeper. Nox is Hopeful. Eager Apprentice. Playful Phantom. A Faithful Manufactor. Arena Bar gear. Okay. Ride the Wind. A Mountain Drake. That's our first one of that, I believe. Another Arena. The Siren. Okay. That's a cool new gear. We got a holographic Lecturing Yordle. A holographic Ava Achiever. That's pretty cool. Definitely have not seen that card yet. And an Albus Pharos. Pharos, something like that. And I believe that is it. Yeah, so there you go. Don't know what this card is exactly. You can see the edging on the top. Again, just not the best, man. Really unfortunate. But it's a cool looking card, nonetheless. There's no doubt about that. Pack 23! Here we go, guys. We are very much nearing the end. What will we get to end this booster box, which has been relatively kind to us? Gotten some good stuff. None of the signature arts yet, but that's okay. Here we go. Brazen Buccaneer. Watchful Sentry. Solari Shield Bearer. Petty Officer. That's a new one that I can remember at least. Mobilize. A Sneaky Deckhand. Call to Glory. Mask of Foresight. A Stacked Deck. Another Arena. Okay, and another champion card. A Teemo Full Art Scout card. So different than the Swift Scout. So a different Teemo card this time. Okay. A Tarek. Look at that. Seriously, look at that art. That is incredible. Really and truly. And then we finalize it with a signature spell for Victor. A Siphon Power Full Art. Come on, man. So many of the great signature spells. Absolutely ridiculous. I love it. What a great card. Look at that. So, so good. Decided to start this one off different. Let's do some last pack magic. Here we go. Pack 24 of 24 from League of Legends Riftbound Origins booster box. We start with the Flame Chompers. Then the Orb of Regret. A Wielder of Water. A Chemtech Enforcer. A Challenge card. It's a good card. If we're competitive, at least, it feels like. An Undercover Agent. A Vanguard Sergeant. Facebreaker. Good old set. A Sundisk. A Catalyst of Ions. Alright. Here we go. Okay, a holographic Trifarian Glory Seeker. A holographic Spectral Matron. Man, this isn't looking good already. And a Shakedown. Full art holographic to end it for us. There you go. The final pack. No final pack magic for us on this one, but we did get some good cards here. There's no doubt about it. I think this Calm Ruined is really good. Maybe. The Jinx, I think, looks great here. This White Flame Protector as well. The Victor card, I think, looks outstanding. I've not even looked this one up yet, but I'd have to think this one looks pretty good. But I don't know. You guys will have to let me know in the comments section below. Which card do you like the most? Are you guys excited about Riftbound? Are you going to give it a try? You guys going to try to get some cards and open some up yourself? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But that is going to do it for us here in this pack opening, this booster box opening here at the Game House. So from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys on the next one.